So hello again, everybody. The next question was on problem 14-8, alternative dividend policies. Given the earnings per share over the period 2012 to 2019, shown in the following table, and they give you this table here, and I'll open it, and they give you the years and the earnings per share. Determine the annual dividend per share under each of the policies set forth in parts A through D. Now, somebody got back to me and said that they wanted something for 2009. Obviously, I think that's a mistake, and I don't know why they would have mentioned that. Maybe it's a typo, and maybe I see something different than you do on my end, but I don't see anything referenced to 2009, and it's a five-part problem here, okay? It's a five-part problem. And here is the solution for you. Determine the dividend based on a policy of paying out 50% of earnings in all years with positive earnings. And they tell you here's the little equation you need to know. And here is the dividend, 50% of each. And then over here it's negative, so it's 0. Everyone see that? Other than that, it's 50%, 50%, 50%. So again, I don't know where... maybe there was a typo on your end. Determine the dividend as follows. The dividend is 50%, and it'll be 60% if the earnings per share is greater than 90% for 2 consecutive years. Okay, and so you fill those numbers in, and I'll go slow here. And they go through this little table, and then they show you what the dividend is, okay, right here. Here's 2 consecutive years, yes and yes. And here's the next equation, or here's the next part, part C. Determine the dividend as follows. If it's less than $1, it's 50%. If it's greater than $1, it's 50%. It's 50 cents, sorry, plus 60% times earnings per share minus $1. So here's the equation for part C, and they do it a nice little table to give you this dividend, so you can go through this table. And again, there's nothing with regards to 2009. It's probably an old problem, so you can see it goes from 2012 to 2019. Maybe they meant 2019. Maybe it was a typo. And here, part D was the last equation, and they go through this. Again, you go through this for 2 consecutive years, $1.10, and you'll notice it says yes, yes. And you just fill in this table simply, and you'll get the dividend here. And that's really about it for that. So again, you can watch this video several times. And here's part C, here's part B, and you could stop it. And here's part A. Okay, so I think that pretty much solves it. Again, there must have been a typo on that, but I want to thank the people who email me with questions. It's great that I know who you are, and I'm keeping track of that. So I just think that's a great thing that you do. And by the way, you're not bothering me. Some people think they're bothering me. They're not bothering me. So in any case, talk to you later. Have a nice Sunday, and hopefully the weather's nice and enjoy the day.